Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Fund, and today I'm coming to you a little early to discuss the Sun conjuncting Neptune. Okay, so this energy will peak tomorrow, Wednesday at 7:39 p.m. and that's Eastern Standard Time. Okay. And right now the energy is building and building, and then it will wane and wane. Okay. So the sun, like I said, okay, you see the sun. The glyph is usually just a circle with a dot in the middle. That's how you know it's the sun. Okay. Sun conjunct. Okay. Circle, bloop, with one little antenna. Okay. Neptune, the fork, the prongs. Okay. So the sun will be conjuncting Neptune in the 7th house. Okay. In the sign of Pisces. It is Pisces season. Okay, so that means the sun is in Pisces and Neptune is at home in the sign of Pisces. Now, it takes Neptune about 14 years to transit through a single zodiac sign. Neptune, being the 8th planet from the sun, is a transpersonal or a collective or a generational planet. Okay, because most people during at least a 10-year period will all have that particular planet in that particular zodiac sign. Now, if some of you don't know, a conjunction is when two planets or a luminary in a planet are within 10 degrees of each other. Now, they don't necessarily have to be in the same sign, okay? But they are within that 10 degrees. And the tighter, the closer they are, okay, the more harmonious the relationship. A conjunction is a positive aspect. It is the most powerful aspect, okay? That what is the word? Whatever. Celestial bodies. That's what I'm looking for. Two celestial bodies can have, okay? And so right now, the 7th house, as we know in your birth chart, is where your descendant sign is. We all know our sun, moon, and rising. Your rising is the ascending. You are ascending. That is where the sun was when you were born, okay? But the opposite of that would be your descending sign, your descendant, okay? And that is where we are going to tap into today, okay? So Pisces loves every living thing, people, planets, the earth, plants, okay? And the sun is all about self-identity, creativity, your ego, who you are as a person. But we know that Pisces energy is also about the divine, spirituality, occult, the esoteric, your higher power, so to speak, okay? Also illusions, fantasies, psychic abilities, okay? So we are going to tap in with the Elemental Power Tarot. You can find it on my Amazon store, okay? There is a link in the description box if you decide to click, okay? So let's double back to the 7th house. We've talked about the 7th house recently. It's all about relationships, whether it's business, personal, it's about marriage, spiritual union, agreements, contracts, coming together, binding, okay, relationships of every kind. So, I'm not gonna hold you. Let's get started. Okay, so I didn't feel like switching camera angles today, okay? I will be out of town on tomorrow and we'll be doubling back on Thursday. Thursday's my birthday, y'all. Pisces, woo! Okay. Also, Frankie is here, but he is literally asleep. He is probably dreaming right now. He is right under my chair. So unless he hears a car door or someone talking outside, he is not getting up. There will be no barking, okay, for this particular reading. And I apologize again for Sunday's reading. I mean, it was just on fire, okay? I might have to link that at the end of this video just so y'all can double back. I mean, I edited the barking out, but he was going crazy. I had to do at least 2 or 3 cutouts of Frankie barking, okay? So we're gonna pop in, and I wanted to make sure that y'all got this reading before the energy peaked so that you could get an idea of what you need to do with the energy as it builds and as it wanes down. Look at the sun. How y'all doing with this daylight savings time? Because let me tell you, I'm fine in the morning, but like right now when I'm recording this, like it's throwing me off. I don't realize how late it is. Okay. Gonna kick off with some major arcana and cards to look for. Neptune is the Hanged Man. Pisces is the Moon. And what are we doing? The Sun is obviously the Sun card, but also the Sun is associated with Leo energy, which is the Strength card, which we have here. Okay. And let me tell y'all, I had to look at the calendar. I have a calendar of which energies I'm going to do for the month, so I'm not scrambling and panicking trying to figure out what I'm reading. But I was supposed to do Venus sextile Saturn, but I decided to do this reading for the Sun conjuncting Neptune because there's a lot of Pisces energy. A lot of you probably have been having more vivid dreams and just kind of easily manifesting, okay? But I said that because the Empress has showed up, and that is the Venus energy, okay? The beauty of it all. And we know that the 7th house is associated with Libra, who is ruled by Venus. Okay, everything's connected. Okay, we're all connected. I'm connected to you, you connected to me. We share energy here on this earthly plane. Okay, so Empress in her cocoon, comforted, doesn't want to leave. And then we just have this lion. He just looks so cute. He just frolicking. Okay, he is chilling, laid out in the little field of flowers. He is having a good old time. Ain't nobody bothering him. He ain't bothering nobody. He being a big cat for real, okay? So we know that the Elemental Power Tarot, these major arcana cards have a Hebrew symbol. So we're going to look those up real quick. The Empress, realization, Deleth. Okay, realization. Strength, Teth. Purity. Realization and purity. Realization and purity. Realizing that you are pure inner strength. That your inner strength is pure. And she is actually inside, okay, of something. Be more childlike. Be more playful. You need to come out and play. Sun and Neptune energies usually indicate a lack of boundaries as a child, a lack of discipline and structure. And so because of that, this energy, some of you may feel the need to not accept reality, and that will push you to want to make changes in your life. You want to create structure. You want to create boundaries, all healthy, okay? Healthy boundaries, a healthy home life, work life, balance the two, okay? When you come home, you want to be nurtured, okay? You want to relax. You want to be able to kick your feet up. It takes discipline in order to be able to balance your work, your home, and whatever other extracurricular activities that you may have. Spending time with friends, doing a hobby, golfing, or going to the gun range or something like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? You ready to tap into that feminine energy? Pisces is a mutable feminine water sign, going with the flow, being able to receive. Yes. And the first, I'm going to leave you out, but oh, I didn't know this many cards that came up. Oh, Lord. Now my washing machine want to go crazy with the beeps, This electric malfunction, I'm sure. It's not the first time. This is the King of Cups. Because the Queen, ooh, and he's in reverse. But let me confirm that it's the King of Cups. Y'all know I'm still getting with this deck a little bit, but I know it's the King, yeah, because the Queen's crown is a little bit more elaborate in this deck. Okay. Usually for King of Cups, I say like emotional stability, but even though it came out in reverse, y'all know I always show y'all the correct way so you can see the cards, okay? And there are bubbles. Rising above, okay? Emotional maturity, not necessarily stability, the emotional maturity. Now, when I say emotional maturity, that means you are able to rise above the situation. You're not getting caught up in the whirlpool. This is not pulling you in, okay? Nobody can pop or bust your bubble, okay? You are strong. You are standing tall. And think of it. Think about it, I mean. As a king or a person of royal stature, you sit where? On a throne, correct? That means you are sitting, okay, figuratively above all of the fray, okay, all of the mess. You have a vantage point that no one else has. You have the wisdom as well, okay, in order to pick your battles and know when it is a good time to assert yourself, okay? In here, we have Four of Pentacles as well. It doesn't necessarily mean greedy. It means stability, balance, equality. I know you all have heard two sides of the same coin. That is your masculine and feminine, black and white, light and dark, okay? There are extremes, but you have to remain in the middle, okay? That is where the balance is, okay? In here, we have the Eight of Cups, an envoy, a journey, going somewhere. Where do your emotions usually take you? Good or bad? Whichever ones come to mind. Anger, sadness, happiness, joy, content. Usually your emotions can overtake you and throw you in a direction that you don't necessarily want to go. Okay? But with this King of Cups here, you have control over where you are going. It is your choice. Okay? Do you want to engage? Do you not want to engage? Okay? The reality is, okay, realization. We're back to realization with the Empress. the reality is that you may have thought you were this strong person of stature and that you never let your ego get in the way. But the reality is you are human, okay? And you have this flesh, okay? You are going to feel emotions. You cannot detach from every situation, okay? So don't think that you're above it all and you're too good to argue or get into it with somebody because you don't think you're emotional. We're all emotional. You're human. You may push down your emotions. You may discredit your own emotions. You may not acknowledge your own emotions. You may be emotionally unavailable to yourself. The sun is about self, okay? You are taking a hard look at yourself, okay? Neptune is the god of the sea, okay, of the waters, also known as Poseidon, okay? Instead of going wherever the water takes you or trying to, I don't want to say put your foot down, but the trident that Neptune or Poseidon holds, instead of staking that into the ground and thinking, this is where I'm standing, I'm not going anywhere, you're in the water. You're still moving. Whether you are still in this one place, the water is moving you, okay? You are moved by emotions. You might not go downstream or get pushed out to sea, but you still wading in the water, okay? Even if you're in a pool, you can't stay completely still. The water is still moving you slightly, ever so slightly. Whether you don't notice it or don't want to acknowledge it or remain unaware, it doesn't matter. It's still happening inside of you, okay? Ego. And look at the sun reflecting down into, where'd it go? The water. Sun is here, lake is here, sun is being reflected. So we know that how you interact with other people, relationships, okay, is a reflection of you. Okay? Whether it is a healthy interaction, an angry interaction, yeah, it's a reflection of you, not just them. It's a reflection of you too. It takes two to tango, baby. Have some accountability, okay? Don't fantasize and think that, again, that you're above it all and you don't have any blame, okay, in how you interact with certain people, okay? We got, the sun got big energy up in here, big sun energy. This is all the sun energy that we can get. Oh, shoot. Let's look up the Hebrew for the sun. Hebrew word for the sun. What is it saying? The sun, resh, reception, receptive. You have to be receptive to of Swords. You have to be receptive to your higher power in order to gain the clarity, the knowledge, and the information that is needed to maintain a level of emotional maturity. Okay. We're not just going straight into the fire with it because we angry and our ego was hurt. Okay. Because the Empress is still about loving, nurturing. Okay. You still care about people. I told you the Pisces energy loves people, plants, animals, the entire gambit, anything with the soul, spirit, living or was living. Okay. The Pisces energy cares. That is why you had to make the choice to detach yourself emotionally, okay, because you found that your emotions were getting a little too stirred up and you had to take a step back. But if you didn't care, your emotions wouldn't be getting stirred up. You wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have gotten this Eight of Cups, okay? Love, purity, receptive. I told you that the Pisces was female zodiac. 6 zodiac signs are female, the other 6 are masculine, obviously. Feminine energy is the ability to receive guidance from your higher power, okay? Receive those downloads or have those epiphanies or get the information that you need in order to make the changes in your life that you are seeking. We talked about changes in your immediate reality in the beginning, in your home life, being able to balance your work and home life, okay? You realize, some of you realize that you cared too much about yourself and how receptive certain people were to your persona, the image that you've been projecting, your character. Okay, it's too much. Can I shuffle a little bit before cards just flip? Dang, I ain't taking you. I don't care. Oh, shoot, but you wanted to stick out, so whatever. That's why I don't shuffle like that all the time. Not with these cards anyway. Put you to the side. You came out, you came out, you came out. Let's do this. Page of Wands. Are you the Page of Wands? Let's see. Almost opened up right to it. It is not the Page of Wands. It is the Knight of Wands. Creativity, but you about to boil over. We got 2 knights here. I know this is the Knight of Swords, but I'm going to just double check. It does have fire on it, though. Yeah, Knight of Swords. I know what I'm talking about. It's not that hard. There's a sword in the background. An Ace of Swords. the truth, the clarity, the power. And there's a wand here, and I tell y'all that the wands in this deck have citrine on the ends. Citrine here, citrine here, citrine there. So it is a magic wand that can transmute, bring in abundance, get that coin popping. Okay. Oh, it's also in reverse. But you're reaching your boiling point, okay? You are likely tired of this emotional back and forth, which is why you had to detach, because you're just getting so worn down emotionally. You had to realize that whoever you've been interacting with, that their intentions are not pure. But remember, how you interact with people is a reflection of you. So if the interaction wasn't pure, you weren't either. That means you were reacting based off emotion. And we talked about emotional maturity. That is of the utmost importance. You have the vantage point. You are essentially in control of the situation, but for some reason you feel like you are not in control. That's why we got this Four of Pentacles, okay? Four of Pentacles on the Rider-Waite tarot, you know, it's like this. You're holding on tight to the Pentacles. That's control. That's holding on. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. But you are trying so hard to maintain control, but you only have control over you, honey. You only have control over yourself. You can't control other people. You can't want it more than they do. Yes, you're Pisces, and you oftentimes, as water signs, we want other people to heal. We want other people to be successful. We want to motivate others to be their best self. But guess what? Everybody don't want to be their best self. Some people want to be miserable. Some people want to be mad. Some people want to complain. Let them and leave them. Love them from afar. Okay? That is why you got these three of swords here, because it is breaking your heart, okay, that you can't help them. You love them so much, but it's breaking your heart, okay? You can't. We got three of swords followed by two of swords, okay? You had to let the other sword go. The truth is that they don't want help. They think they're good. And that's fine. They might even know and recognize that they have an issue, but they are not willing to change and grow. Two of Swords. This is something that you have been preparing for. You have been, the blindfold has been lifted. Okay? The fantasy, the rose-colored glasses, the imagination of, or not the imagination, imagining what this person could be, okay? The veil has been lifted. You now realize that you can't save her. They don't wanna be saved, don't save. I wanna be saved. Yeah, they acting like they want to be saved, but guess what? They don't, because change requires work, discipline, okay? We talked about discipline in the beginning, okay? No boundaries, lack of structure in early life. They don't really want to change. They just want to keep being themselves. They don't care. And you can't want it more than they. So you have to let it go. Five of Cups. That is so funny. That is so funny. You don't want to let go. You love this person so much. You want to see them grow. You want to see them be their best self. You want them to be confident and happy and da 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 and all these things. But they don't want to. And you are lamenting over the past. How were things before? Things were good. Things were great. Until you had to get into that contract, until you had to actually get close to them, okay? You had to work closely with this person, and then that's when things started to blow up. You missed the way things were when you were at a distance. You weren't in conjunction with this person. You weren't within the 10 degrees. Joey, I thought you said a conjunction was a positive aspect. Yeah, it is. If you weren't this close to this person, you wouldn't know the truth. You wouldn't have seen the truth. You wouldn't know that they don't want to heal, that they love living in misery. And misery loves what? It does. Misery truly loves company. Because if I'm down, I want somebody to be down with me. I don't want to be in this dark hole, in this shadow, in this abyss by myself. So I'm going to bring somebody down with me so I can torture them and we can be tortured souls together. Who wants to be a tortured soul? Not me. I know I don't. Don't lament over the past. Be grateful. Okay? These 3 cups here, I can't do it this way, but I probably just need to lessen the brightness on the ring light, but whatever. These 3 cups here, they are getting sucked into this whirlpool of emotions, okay? But guess what? Forget these 3 cups, because you still got 1 here, 1 here. And 2 of cups is love, affection, exchange, happiness, joy, all of the things that you want to experience in the flesh. I'm going to do 1 more. And that's funny because 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 swords, 2 of swords, 5 cups. Justice. Justice, justice, justice. Oh, you. And okay. Shout out to your God in the whole Memphis. Okay. Justice, 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 justice. And justice is Libra. Okay, we talked about what? 7th house associated with the Libra, relationships. Balance, honey, balance. Oh, I was about to do something else. I don't know what's happening. I know what I'm gonna do. Decided to do. Ooh, lovers, Gemini. Lovers in reverse is failure. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Even though the card didn't come out in reverse, I just thought that would be something to say. But yes, the lovers does represent marriage. Okay? And relationships and connectivity. Okay. I'm gonna do this, and pull here. Bam. 7 of cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Imagination. We went from 5 of cups to 7 of cups. What do you think is going to happen? Are you overthinking it? I think you're overthinking it. It's not as deep as you think it is, okay? It's really not. Oh, that was cool. More cups. 4 of cups. That's 6. Yeah, you overthinking it. You overthinking it. You are not looking at what is in front of you. The blessing. Well, not what's in front of you. You're so worried about ruining your relationship with this person that you are not seeing the benefit of this situation. What are the benefits? What are the benefits of me? I didn't say you didn't have to be friends with this person. I didn't tell you any of that. I said no such thing. I never said stop being friends or stop being business partners or working with this person or staying away from this person in any way, shape, or form. That is not what I said. We're getting a lot of cups to end it up. This is cups. This is water. Neptune is Neptune. We in the waters. We swimming. Bloop, 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 bloop. Who can swim? Can you swim? I can't swim. But you are overthinking it. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more. I just want y'all to see. Oh, was my nail in the way? Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy. The goat. Status. Vocation. Success. Reaching heights. Fame. Is that what you getting from this person? Is that what they give you? They bump your status up or something? Is it a supervisor, somebody that has some level of status over you or something? The devil. In revelation. Determination. Love. Pride. Determination. Illumination. All of this will be or has been revealed to you. If you keep on, you're going to remain. They're going to keep stringing you along. Okay? Because I hope you're not a glutton for punishment. I really don't. You need to let it go, like I said. Lose control. The only thing you have control over is yourself. Literally, you can't control them. You can only control you. And so I need you to control you. The only person that you have control of in this situation is you. You only have control of your reactions and your feelings. You cannot control them. You have the upper hand. I don't want the reality to hit you after the fact. That is another reason I'm delivering this reading earlier than normal or usual. Because I want you to get ahead. the upper hand. This is me giving you the upper hand. Me telling you what's up. What's out here. What's in the energy. So boom, when it start happening or as it's happening, you can be like, ah. And you can cut it off at the pass with your sword. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I don't want you to get caught up in the whirlpool. I don't want nobody to pop your bubble. I want you to have the emotional maturity, okay, to handle what's being thrown at you. Okay. Ooh. This one went kind of long, so I'm going to cut it off. And I will see y'all on Sunday.